Alana Reid has dropped a major bombshell on Carri Richardson, and people cannot help wonder what exactly happened. From being in the news for winning titles to this new bombshell, what is exactly Alana Reid up to? If you've been paying attention to the track and field scene lately, you've probably heard the name Alana Reid making waves. Born and raised in Jamaica, Reid is one of those young athletes who seems destined for greatness. Even as a teenager, she showed a rare combination of speed, determination, and grit that set her apart from her peers. Her natural talent, combined with a strong work ethic, turned heads early on, but it was her record-breaking performances that really put her in the spotlight. In 2023, Reid stunned the world by running the 100 meters in a jaw-dropping 10.92 seconds at the Jamaican Championships. That wasn't just fast, it was record-breaking. She became the fastest Jamaican U20 athlete ever in the 100M. And let's not forget her incredible 200M performance at the 2022 World U20 Championships in Cali, where she clinched bronze with a time of 22.95 seconds. These achievements weren't just personal bests, they were statements that Alana Reid was here to stay. Her career took a big leap forward when she joined the Star Athletics Track Club in Florida in late 2023. Training under renowned coach Dennis Mitchell, Reid quickly adapted to the intense training regimen. Within a year, she won the 100M and helped secure gold in the 4x100M relay at the World U20 Championships in Lima. That alone would have been enough to crown her year as a success. But she didn't stop there. She also represented Jamaica at the Paris 2024 Olympics, competing in the 4x100M relay and finishing a respectable 5th with her team. At just 19 years old, Alana Reid was already a global contender.
Has left the Dennis Mitchell camp with Americans Carri Richardson and T.T. Terry and is heading to Arkansas to join fellow Jamaicans Nikisha Price and Akira Nugent.
When Alana Reid made the decision to train under Dennis Mitchell in 2023, it raised a few eyebrows. After all, Mitchell was already coaching one of the sport's biggest stars, Carri Richardson. Carri is known for her fiery personality and incredible speed, and it was fascinating to see these two athletes from such different backgrounds sharing the same training space. For many, it seemed like an odd pairing. Richardson was already an established star, while Reid was a rising talent. How would their dynamic work? The partnership seemed to pay off, at least initially. Under Mitchell's guidance, Reid improved her technique and strategy on the track. Training alongside Richardson undoubtedly pushed her to be better. Imagine having to compete with one of the fastest women in the world during practice. That kind of environment can either make or break you, and for Reid, it appeared to do the former. Her performances in 2023 and 2024 were nothing short of spectacular. She continued to lower her times and build her confidence as a sprinter. But let's not pretend it was all smooth sailing. The dynamics of training alongside someone as dominant and high profile as Carri Richardson likely came with its challenges. Richardson is known for her larger-than-life persona, and being in the same training group might have put added pressure on Reid. Was there tension between the two? That's hard to say for sure, but it's not a stretch to think that competing for attention and resources within the same camp could create friction. Whether it was personality clashes, training differences, or something else entirely, it's clear that the arrangement wasn't destined to last forever. In late 2024, the athletics world was shaken by the news that Alana Reid had left Star Athletics and Dennis Mitchell's coaching. For fans, it came as a shock. After all, she had achieved so much under Mitchell's guidance. Why would she walk away from a setup that had seemingly worked so well for her? Reports suggest that Reid's move was motivated by her desire for a more competitive and specialized training environment. Star Athletics is undoubtedly a world-class setup, but it's also a highly demanding one. Some insiders speculate that Reid might have felt overshadowed by Richardson's star power. While Reid was making waves, Richardson was still the marquee athlete, and that kind of dynamic can be difficult to navigate, especially for a young sprinter trying to establish her own identity. The move to hurdle mechanics at the University of Arkansas was a bold one. This elite training group is home to some of the best athletes in the world, including Olympic medalists like Alexis Holmes, Amber Anning, and Anna Cockrell. Reid would also be training alongside fellow Jamaican stars Akara Nugent and Nikisha Price. For Reid, the chance to train with a diverse and highly experienced group might have been too good to pass up.
Partner for Carri Richardson, a Jamaican going to America to join the same camp, competing in the same event.
Of course, there's also speculation about possible conflicts with Richardson or Mitchell. While there's no concrete evidence of any drama, the sudden nature of Reid's departure has led some to wonder if behind-the-scenes issues played a role. Was it simply a professional decision, or were there personal factors at play? Whatever the case, Reid's decision marks a significant turning point in her career. When Alana Reid made the move to hurdle mechanics, it wasn't just a change in her training environment. It was a major shift in her career strategy. Based at the University of Arkansas, hurdle mechanics is known for being one of the top training groups for track and field athletes. It has built a reputation as a place where champions are made. The group is home to a powerhouse lineup of athletes who bring a wealth of experience and accolades to the table. For Reid, joining this elite group signals her intent to take her career to the next level. Some of Reid's new training partners are no strangers to the global stage. There's Alexis Holmes, a medalist in the Paris Olympics, and Amber Anning, another standout in the world of sprinting. Then there's Anna Cockrell, an accomplished hurdler, and Akara Nugent, a fellow Jamaican who has consistently impressed in international competitions. Nikisha Price, another Jamaican star, rounds out a training group filled with talent and ambition. Just imagine the energy and motivation that comes from working alongside these athletes daily. For Reid, this move is a chance to refine her technique and gain the mental edge required to dominate at the senior level. Training alongside fellow Jamaicans like Nugent and Price adds another layer of comfort and camaraderie, which can't be underestimated. It's not just about competing, it's about building a network of support and pushing each other to be better. Hurdle mechanics is also known for its focus on specialized, data-driven coaching methods. That's exactly what Reid needs as she transitions into the fiercely competitive world of senior athletics. With the guidance of experienced coaches and the inspiration of her accomplished peers, Reid is setting herself up for a bright future. Alana Reid's decision to leave Star Athletics and train with hurdle mechanics could have a ripple effect on both her career and that of Carri Richardson. For Reid, this move represents a fresh start and an opportunity to focus entirely on her own development. While she achieved incredible results under Dennis Mitchell's coaching, stepping out of Richardson's shadow might give her the breathing room she needs to truly shine. Let's face it, competing against someone like Richardson in practice every day can be motivating, but it can also be overwhelming. By joining hurdle mechanics, Reid can redefine her identity and establish herself as a top contender in her own right.
Even being coached by a Jamaican coach to compete against each other, but in the context of the rivalry between.
On the flip side, Richardson might feel the absence of having a rising talent like Reid in the training group. Athletes often thrive on competition, and Reid's presence might have been an unspoken push for Richardson to keep raising her game. Without that dynamic, it's possible that Richardson will face new challenges in maintaining her edge. That said, Richardson is a proven champion, and her career trajectory isn't likely to be derailed by Reid's departure. But could this move spark a rivalry between the two sprinters? It's certainly a possibility. Both are incredibly talented, and it wouldn't be surprising to see them go head-to-head in major competitions in the future. A friendly rivalry, though, could be good for the sport. Fans love to see athletes pushing each other to their limits, and the Reid-Richardson dynamic has the potential to become one of track and field's most exciting storylines. From a broader perspective, Reid's move highlights the evolving landscape of Jamaican and global athletics. Jamaican sprinters have always been dominant, but Reid's decision to train in the US reflects a willingness to embrace new methods and environments. It's a reminder that athletes today are willing to make bold moves to chase greatness, even if it means stepping away from established systems. Looking ahead, the sky's the limit for Alana Reid. With her incredible talent and her newfound training environment, she's poised to become one of the biggest names in track and field. Her immediate focus will likely be on preparing for the 2025 World Championships, where she has the chance to prove herself against the best in the world. Based on her performances so far, there's every reason to believe she'll make a strong showing. So, what are your thoughts on this?
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. I'm your host Marcos. Now if you're coming across this video for the first time, please remember to subscribe to this channel. Remember to comment, like and share my videos. Now I hope you have watched that video from this rising star, Alana Reid. You have seen her growth from a very small age, 19 years. I hope you have followed that very interesting story of Alana Reid, how she grew, her growth from athletes from the age of 19, how she became famous, how she has won gold medals for Jamaica, how she has broken records that no one can never break. Now, Alana Reid has been a very fast runner, a very successful runner. You have seen that she has even stayed with the world's best, Carri Richardson. You all know Richardson is a very fast runner, a gold winner for USA. She has trained with her and she has really grown in these athletes. That's a very interesting story. And now, I think this year, there'll be a one-on-one race between her and Richardson. This is a one race, my friend, you really can't miss to watch. I don't know how far she has gone, but I think she's really ready for Richardson. So I don't know what you guys have to say about this. I managed to get that interesting story for you so that you can see the growth and success of Alana Reid, how she has become and how she is now. I think she is ready to represent us this year. So a race between Alana Reid and Richardson will be one hell of a race. So let's wait for that. I don't know what you guys have to say about that. Who do you think will win that race? Who do you believe will do it? Because this is one hell of a race. Anyone will really want to watch. So thank you for watching, guys. Until my next video, one love.